of control, and I once again have managed to figure out a control scheme for the game that minimizes the issues that I was having. This one being a bit easier because unlike No Man's Sky, for some reason the gun didn't fire as much at random. So this one's not as big of an issue. I just had to change the square button to something that wasn't being used. Which actually was not as hard as I thought it would be. So there's still issues with it, mind you, but I can at least play the game now. So that's good. But this should be a lot easier this time because, again, I found a... Turns out, if you did not see my last live stream, it basically turns out that there's a way to fix the issue where well, to a degree, because under normal circumstances, I cannot change the button layout for control. It does not have a setup to permit that, but I figured out a way to, but the PS4 itself does. So the PS4, the console, the PS4 itself has a method you can use to change the controls on it. So I was able to do that, and now I can actually play the game correctly. Well, okay, the gun button can still fire without warning, which is still kind of an issue. But on the bright side, it means that I can actually use this square button now. So that's good. Like, I actually found out a button I can realign the square button to. So okay, so that's messaged out. I just need to message stuff out, and we will be getting started. I don't know where the game is going at this, where the game goes from this point, though. So this is one of those games I haven't actually watched anyone's live streams of, so I don't know much about the plot of it, which is good, because that means you guys get to see me react to things naturally. So let's continue as soon as I get everything messaged out. Then I can test to make sure that my new control setup will work. I'm pretty sure it will. Because it was just changing one button that wasn't really even being used. So that should help. Alright, so there's all of that. And now we just need to give people a little bit of time to show up. I'm going to step aside for a second. Be back in a moment. Alright, there we go. Everything should be set now. So I'm going to give people a few minutes to check, but first let's see this. Yep, that works now. Basically, I changed the... Oh, now I can freely change my weapon again, which is always good. Hi, XX! These triggers the singularity and a... okay, so which one of these things triggers the singularity and uploads all of human minds into a simulated paradise? I'm not sure, really. I'm sure one of them probably does something similar to that. Okay, I like that I can fly now. I fly now. So, yep, got that fixed now. And can still do that. This is the only one that it might cause issues with, but I don't think it does. Like, the trigger will still auto-pull itself every once in a while, but that shouldn't... Okay, so that's happening. Let's see... I actually don't know why that's happening. That shouldn't be happening. Okay. Let's deal with this. Maybe. Okay, so... Which one do I need to go to? Containment Sealed Threshold Hall, which should actually be in here. Yeah, that should be up there. Okay, then. I completely messed up that jump. I tried to fly, it didn't work. I really need to work on how to activate flight again. But yeah, so I still fire on occasion without meaning to, but that's relative. I could put that on a different button, but it just wouldn't work all that well. Like the thing is, this is a shooter, so having a trigger button be the gun, I mean the actual trigger makes sense, but eh. But yeah, that is a good question. Is there like one that simulates humanity and stuff? Okay, I see what I realize what I need to do now. Okay, that is mildly irritating, but not to the same degree as... Okay, that's actually getting worse. Okay, so... Looks like what we're looking for is over here. Yeah. Hey, Holy Cross, I managed to fix some things, so... fixed in the sense that they're... Well, as you can see, that's still happening. But the gun... Oh dear! Oh, sir, it appears you've been impaled. I'm sorry about that. There's not much I can do about it. Okay, I might actually need to end up changing that to another button if it's going to be that bad. Oh, that thing's here. Thankfully, I don't think it can get me so long as I'm not on the same floor as it is. Like, it's still rampaging, but it doesn't seem to be able to get me up here. Unless that's it coming up here. I don't think it is. I think that's just it eating this wall. But, okay. Okay, so that... There's actually nothing here. I don't think there's anything else down here either. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else here, so let's... Okay, that could potentially actually be an issue if it fires all of my ammo. Let's see. Recently there have been some alarming changes in behavior and altered effect in two altered items in the Panopticon. The Redacted and the Redacted have become much more aggressive, with entirely new effects manifesting for no discernible reason. The items have been investigated for updated containment procedures to counter these new effects, with one successfully discovered to be contained by constant visual contact. But this development is worrying. What if altered items undergo this behavior? If all the altered items undergo this behavioral change, we have to find out why this is happening and what is changing. Handling these altered items has also resulted in numerous Panopticon staff being redacted. I would say they've gone to the astral plane, but these aren't objects of power. Not one of them has come back. Thus, plus the uptick in astronauts not returning from their dives, wondering what the beep is going on. Is anyone looking into this? Is there any plan refer to redacted for full report? Okay, so one of those is obviously the former. So that's the referring to the former, partially. What is happening? Is it eating the floor? Okay, it's apparently eating the floor. That's apparently a thing it can do now. Okay, good. They're fighting that thing. Good luck. Oh, crap. Okay, that's happening. Okay, I gotta destroy that thing. So it'll stop the healing. Okay, I just got very, very stuck. But I'm wondering if I should change the button, but at the same time the triggers make sense, and... Well, we did see the former. The former was definitely an Eldritch Horror. Like, the former was definitely an Eldritch Abomination. It was a bonus boss, mind you, but it was an Eldritch Abomination. And I'm gonna have to get all the way back up there, aren't I? Yep, I'm gonna have to get all the way up there. Oh, well. Also, I need to remember I can fly now. That's probably something I should keep in mind. And that is a Christmas tree. Hi, the curtains, we just want to hug you. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be cute. Of course, in this case, everything that we're trying to... everything here is trying to kill us. Okay. Okay, where are we heading? Apparently... I don't see anything in here. Yeah, okay, that'd be fun. I don't think there's anything back here, to be honest. Is there another mission I'm not seeing here? There's apparently a Japanese, either a Japanese paper lantern or a traffic light in here. Okay, I can get my health back now. Okay, apparently I just kind of force froze the missile. And that thing is just there. So I'll just leave it and those things to kill each other. You are helping me now. Okay, I need to remember that I can now use that correctly. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, though. You know, that would actually be kind of a fun parody of, like, the PCP and all that. I mean, this, what is it, in training for Trek. What is it called? The thing that this clearly took inspiration from, but, you know, this and that, like a parody of it where their artifacts are just, like, harmless or even helpful, but still eldritch. Also, is there anything I can I do anything with the astral constructs here? I can upgrade the grip, but I don't use the grip. Also, I need to just keep remembering I can fly. Oh, I've got the this is the digital deluxe edition, which I think comes with a season pass. I know it comes with the first DLC. I think it comes with a season pass. Ow. Not what I meant to do. You are mine now. Okay. They're still fighting that thing. Oh, crap. I completely forgot I could throw low health enemies. I completely forgot that was a thing I was capable of doing. I also keep from forgetting I have a shield, which would probably be a handy thing to have right about now. Come on, so fire. Fire at me so I can... Ow. This is really annoying. Like, I'm afraid to use the Gatling gun one because it burns through all my ammo, but at the same time it's the best one for close range, which I also need to keep remembering that I act like it's one of those things where I feel I've got too many powers, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I keep forgetting certain powers exist, which would definitely, like, I keep forgetting I have a shield. Like, I should probably remember I have a shield, which would have actually probably saved my butt there, but I forgot that it existed. So let's try to remember we have a shield. Like, this should probably be something I remember that I have. Especially because I upgraded so now it can act as a projectile. Okay. All right then. You need to keep remembering that's a thing I can do. Okay. That thing's been destroyed now. I guess it is a horde battle. Oh yeah, I have a shield. I keep forgetting that's a thing I have. That was a mistake. Health pickups. I guess this is a horde battle? You are mine now. Thing is, I don't know if there's any. Was I here the last dude? Oh, no, he wasn't. You're helping me now. I guess maybe this is just a horde battle? I'm still being shot at, but I'm trying to figure out by who. Because that thing's unstoppable. I can't kill that thing unless there's just a place for me to imprison it in. I think I killed everything? No, there's still things here. Or did it just reset on me? If it's reset on me, that's kind of dumb. Okay, that's been dealt with. There you are. Yeah, there's supposed to be something I'm supposed to do here. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. On my side now. Okay, so what? I don't know what's going on here. There's supposed to be something I'm supposed to be able to cleanse in here, I guess? It's not very clear where it is. It's supposed to be like a traffic light, I guess? Is this it? Oh no, it's just another Thresholds kids. Wait, what? I'm being attacked while it's happening? That's not fair. Oh. Now where were we? Well, that was creepy. As per usual with Threshold kids. I don't know what... I still don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so is that just the last guy who happened to find his way into that room? Sounds like there's still something here, and the room is destroyed, and There's still that thing, which I don't really know what I can do with. I think I've killed everything. Oh no, I didn't. You're still alive. Wow, that minion is still of mine is still somehow alive. I'm honestly impressed by that fact. Okay, I think I've killed everything. But there's ah, crud, why are you still here? Okay, so, is this the traffic light? Does that look, is it? No. It says seek shelter. Okay. What is down here? Okay, this looks like it might be where what I'm supposed to be. Oh, of course. Go kamikaze now. Is that all of them? Did I kill all of them? I think I killed all of them. No, there's a... Nope, that was all of them apparently. So there's gotta be some... Or maybe I just have to wait for my minion to die. He's not dead yet. Okay, there's gotta be something else in here, because this is apparently where what I was looking for is supposed to be. That's where I went. Oh wait, there's stuff in there. And in this proposal, I'd like to explore the matter of containment policy. When an altered item enters the oldest house, we thoroughly investigate any possible combination of actions or words or materials that will prevent the item from applying its altered effects. However, I work with these entities every day, and I have good reason to believe that less convoluted form of containment is possible. The items crave redacted. If we initiate a series of redacted, praising items or perhaps incorporating Using the piece of redacted that could be visited throughout the brewer, I believe altered items will behave without needing to resort to redacted or redacted, which only leads to the items feeling mistreated. If we treat them like criminals, can't be surprised when they try to escape. Hey look, XX, that's something you brought up. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, though, because there's supposed to be something in here which you would think would be rather obvious. Yeah, there's supposed to be something in here, but it looks like it might actually be in the Panopticon itself. Okay, I guess this wasn't it. So I guess we just leave now. Well, we got stuff. But yeah, XX, is not what you were mentioning, that the altered items... with the altered items? Okay, so there's supposed to be something in here. Maybe I just need to keep climbing. Because that is a thing I can do now. You know, you shouldn't be surprised if they try to escape if they're treated like prisoners. Yeah, it looks like that guy understands that. I have a feeling I was not supposed to do it like that, but I did it anyway. Okay, hi minions. Okay, there's something this way. Here, have a pit. Okay, so what's over here? Looks like this is something.
That must be one of the missing altered items.
Oh, I see how it works.
Wait, how did I get back here? What is this thing's deal?
It's a traffic light.
How is it doing that?
Okay, so I need to figure something out here. Does it only...
Come on, Jesse. Figure it out.
Okay, so... Now, what I need to figure out here is... Okay, that's how it works. Yep. I wonder what power this one's gonna give, though, because it's an altered item, not a object of power. And there's a difference. So I don't know if this... I don't think this gives me a power. I think it just gives me a... Because it's not an object of power, it's an altered item. Which, from the sound of it, behaved completely differently.
Altered item to worry about.
Okay, the object's effect is subdued by exposure to sunlight. A traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each of its 4 sides from top to bottom. The lights shine red, yellow, and green. A children's game is believed to be an integral in the manifestation of this item and its effect. If an enemy approaches the item while the red light is active, they will be spontaneously relocated at a distance of redacted from the item. Theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe have been explored and dismissed. The item was discovered after a street light at an intersection near an elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. A local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained and a gas leak was blamed for the confusion and the townspeople's perception. Okay. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by Redacted. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. The item first came into the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of the New York City Grand Central Hotel, which had served as an appliance apartment in an apartment Redacted, rented by a man named Redacted. It became the subject of local infamy for surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Redacted, who was out of the building at the time of the collapse, retained ownership of the item until 1974 when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. The altered effect has been observed. See file for details. Okay, so that's been dealt with. I don't think I got a power-up from it, but... Because again, it's the altered items and the... Yeah, gas leak is weird. It's not an object of power, it's an altered item, which function different. Though it would be cool if you could get a power-up, like you got a power-up from it that lets you teleport enemies. But there's already so many powers in this game that it doesn't... Okay, so I guess we move down to the medical wing now. Oh, hello. Okay. I admit, part of me wants to head all the way up there just to see what is there. Shall we do that? Let's do that. Because why not? If I can, I should be able to. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, that's apparently a thing my barrier does. Okay. Did he fall to his doom? No, he didn't fall to his doom. Okay, I was trying to catch his grenade, but apparently... Okay, that killed everything. Okay.
Life's a breach, huh? Hi there, man. How's the fridge repair coming along?
I was kind of hoping you'd react to me having finished off of that, polished that one off, but okay. Okay, so to the medical hall. Supposed to head this way. Yeah, right here, I guess. No. Supposed to go somewhere here, maybe? Hall of Honor. I get the feeling that that might have had, those might be like backers of the game or something, because that's normally what they do. Aha, here we go. This is leading me to the medical wing. Good. So let's find what is in the medical wing. A hand chair. Oh, I've already been here before, apparently. Okay, then. Alright, this is where the fungal zombies are. Things are levitating. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Oh, that's a hand chair. Okay, I've seen those before. Okay, item must be kept in isolation, removed from from other unsecured objects. Under no circumstances is the item to be set in. A plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. The hand palm form a seat with the fingers acting as the chair back. The item itself affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with a force of redacted. Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. The item may be changing forms rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Simple analysis confirms it contains human genetic material. Found in a warehouse at Redacted, Albany, a team of ranger trainees accompanied by an experienced field agent were dispatched to investigate rumors. When they encountered the item, they successfully retrieved the item. Okay then. Destroying those things seems like something I should do while I'm here. Okay, did that finish it? Yeah, it looks like it did. Okay. Now where to? We need to head over to this thing, to that big blotted off place, I guess. looks like maybe this is where I'm supposed to head. No, I honestly don't know where I'm supposed to be going at this point. Because obviously I'm supposed to be doing this. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Looks like there's something up here. There's supposed to be, and this place just got demolished in that fight. It's not that way. Is it this way? No. The item was last owned by Madame Redacted, an operatic singer performer from Berlin. After her career ended a public scandal, she relocated to Redacted, Maine for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Local reports that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in Redacted. After her death, caused by Redacted, the state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling inside. Some witnesses report bright lights, some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents dispatched upon scene. An article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scan of the national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. Well, that's ominous. Is it this door, maybe? Aha. No, this is just a bathroom. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I think it might be up there, maybe, but... Or maybe I'm supposed to go around? Oh, great. Things I'm gonna have to destroy. Yes, he took him out. Okay, there we go. Maybe it's supposed to be here, but there's no real way for me to get that in there. I could also theoretically maybe get in through... Nope, that's just a bathroom. Okay, is this the ceiling or is this a weird barrier thingy? Okay, it's just the ceiling. It looks like the most logical way to get progress here would be like right here, maybe?
The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building headquarters November 13th.
I can't get up there. Is there just nothing else here? I guess, okay, on to the dead letter office, I guess. Oh, of course, now there's bad guys. You are mine now. Taken care of. I've heard of Lost World, I've never played it myself. Okay, that happened. Like, I think at this point that's the best way to describe a lot of the stuff that happens in this building is, well, that happened. So now we need to go to the dead letter office. But yeah, that, like, a lot of things in this game can be described as, well, that happened. I will admit that they probably need to have more variety of enemy, at least, but then again, I haven't progressed the story any, so there probably is eventually going to be more enemies.
That's no normal piece of paper. Okay, we need to know where it's going.
Okay, this is gonna get annoying. Oh, wait. It moves on its own. I guess I just wait for it to land. Okay, that's how you deal with it. Also, my cat is here. Okay, now they're in the dead letter office. It explicitly says that that's where they are. Okay, then. I mean, I was just like doing that. So they're in here somewhere. Okay, so where are they? All of them are apparently in here somewhere, so... Is this still the dead leather? No, it's not.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping...
Oh wait, that's we've already looked at that one.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA. The disc held the launch codes.
See, dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks, like a roller coaster that moves on through underground tunnels. In the Earth, airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the Earth trains look like the monsters so that they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. I mean, that would be an interesting concept for a science fiction movie. Okay, they're supposed to be in here somewhere. Okay, now you're my friend. Now you're my ally. Jeez, you did not survive long. Why are there so many bathrooms? The mail room would make no sense then. I also get the feeling that, well, I think it's connected to it, so... Also need to remember that I can fly. That's probably something I should be remembering more. No, that doesn't look like it's here. Okay then. And this is the wrong direction. Okay. Now where was I heading? Apparently I just never was here before. This place is really easy to get lost in. So I admit that one time there was one of those times there was me just accidentally blowing everything up. Oh wait, there was stuff back here that we couldn't reach before. I want to say it was here? No, it wasn't here. It was the burn room I was thinking of. Okay then. So it says that whatever I'm looking for is in here. Like the remaining letters are in here somewhere. I just don't know where they are. Oh, and now there's bad guys. Let me out. Those health bits. What the heck just happened? Okay. Okay, I'm beginning to see why I don't do melee that often. Okay. Where are these letters? The first ones were right here, but where are the rest? Oh, somehow I never noticed this. Okay, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folks to fix it. I got my wife, so one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish, it sings when you hit the button. It's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish. You got to come and handle it. My wife's real upset. When can you come? Signed, Dwayne Barr. Given the nature of this, I'm not entirely certain if that's not accurate or not. There's something right there. They're all supposed to be in the dead letter office, so where are the other ones? Alright, I keep forgetting that they're... Okay, they're probably up there then. And I don't believe I could get here. Yeah, there's something.
Okay, I need to know where.
This one... I have to wait for the come back. Okay, okay, the gun glitch is kind of actually getting on my nerve. Away now.
Should be one more page.
Okay, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I'm happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As anyone who knows, smoking is being banned because smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If we keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air would be poisoned to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. A proud smoker patriot. Okay. Okay, that's a thing that happened. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I also don't know how you get up here without flight. I take it you can't. But Okay, I'm a plaid suit and a pinstripe board. I'm a plaid... Redacted. Okay, okay, I mean, it stands to reason that, given the entire point of this place is to collect things that might be horribly weird. Ah, here we are. If you have questions, and the prophets have your answer. If you are very intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. In days, this is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing, while I'm here, if you want to, the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cells. The sun and moon are plasma simply night and light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current bounds of where you are, I, and humanity reside. Okay. Alright.
Okay, I need to know where it's gonna end up.
And that was a simple one.
Done and done.
Okay, black rot paneling suppresses the item's effect. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single page of paper. All 4 letters are ineligible due to extreme water damage. The envelopes curiously do not hold any sign of such damage and are covered in messages of love. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than redacted and always in a redacted direction. This is the first altar item to have multiple separate parts, in fact previously believed to be an impossibility by redacted. So take the item outside the oldest house and follow their movement to its final destination is under consideration with the budget committee. Items were found in the Dead Letter Archives where the Herd archivist found it trying to escape a filing cabinet. She reports having no record of the item in her archive letters. Okay. Well, that happened. To esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, I am writing to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I am aware that there are many books purporting to contain the true meaning of dreams, but I have reservations as to their legitimacy. I understand that this is not usually done, but I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I have had especially intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness very strange events. They seem real all the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps every 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its center. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I awoke. Because of this recent incident, I decided to seek help. The doctor says I'm physically fine, but I wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours very sincerely, Richard Bowker. That seems like it might have had something to do with an Altered World event. This is creepy. I don't know what this one specific area is for, but whatever. Okay, so that's resolved. Now we... Oh, I got a new ability. Which I can't use because I only have the one of them, but... Okay, it looks like whatever it is over there, and I'm not really able to get to it, I don't think. So let's just move on to the next thing, which is, of course, the actual... Okay, then. Let's continue the storyline.
Oh god, did she have to write everything in made up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have gone back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Okay, we've already asked all of his questions.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Hey, watch yourself up.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Yeah, that's a good interpretation.
After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful. Hi, Jesse.
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Okay, let's... Yeah, I agree. They should probably do that and just see where they go.
How are you? I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed them to HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find him for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss. I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. All right, back to work.
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
Just when I thought things were stabilizing, Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on. Information's always been leading to new bases.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother.
Well,
That's no
this looks insane.
He's the enemy.
To whom it may concern, in case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I'll be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell phone. Sincerely, Joe Boiser, Vice Chief of Staff. Well, you kind of lucked out then. Okay, so apparently this is just an altered item event, and this sticky note just like multiplied out of control and covered the whole room. That's amazing.
I heard some rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking notice.
Ah. Okay, I want to at least continue the story a little bit today. So they said that he marched him through here. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potter, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I want to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger, his commitment to protecting our nation from our enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country that you love so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Oh dear. Well, that's never fun. Yeah, I just want to progress the story.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Great. Maybe I can get back to my office soon. I guess I can get bored.
I think you're gonna...
I know you can't control building shit, but executive level restroom has now been missing for weeks. I worked my beep off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. Earned the right to a nice workplace beep. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. The difficulties of working in a place that can shift into another dimension.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in here. You want this to control. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Can you hear me?
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Fightin's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to be
stop
true.
that? Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true accountant of accountant of accountant of accountant.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, baby, baby. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for this light projector. You can help me. We can end this.
Well, that's disturbing in many, many ways. Is there anything else here? No.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Fightin. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
Not really enemies, just quirky entities. They don't want people to know to protect the status quo. Okay, there's still more I can...
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Okay, one more, I guess.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who
pretty
heard
much.
his words wanted to welcome the hiss in.
He hates the Bureau so much that he
Slowly,
let the Eldritch
more and more
Horror
of them
willingly
came
possess him.
around, until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
Yep, more.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Dor said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
How many dreams does he have?
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan.
So,
That's good.
does that dream maybe mean Dylan
Is he
is?
still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games?
Okay, that's all of it.
Push the fingers through the surface into the web. You voiced.
Yeah, he'd know better to bargain with the hiss. Oh, so maybe this is a story written by Alan Wake? That would be interesting. Okay, so is Dylan kind of the hive mind, like the hive king of the hiss? That last one kind of implied that while maybe everything he's saying is true,
Why haven't we dissected that freaking mutation you locked up? We can learn so much from its physiology.
He's a valuable resource alive, and Pope forbade any physical harm. Of course, if you disagree, you could always go tell her.
No, that's fine. Are you sure we can find a more constructive use of our time?
it did kind of imply that Dylan, at least part of Dylan, doesn't want to do this. It should be interesting, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that... Oh, what are the board countermeasures now? Can I create anything now? Ooh, charge. I can make that now. Let's do it. I want to see what this does. But anyway, that's where we're going to end this for now. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.